Raw Warriors, Jimmy Vercellino here, United States Marine Corps veteran and your very own highly motivated, truly dedicated, trusted advisor and producing branch manager specializing in VA loans. And today I wanted to roger up with all of my veterans and active duty service members and talk a little bit about the minimum credit score required on a VA loan. Good to go? There's a lot of questions that are being asked right now that I'm receiving on a daily basis, and that is, Jimmy, what is your credit score requirement? And I'm going to talk with you about that today. But before I do, I've got a favor to ask of you. If you find that this content is of value, will you consider showing your love and repaying me by hitting like on this video and subscribing to this channel, so that way we together can educate veterans and active duty service members on how our VA home loan benefits work. Good to go? All right, so here's what you need to know. Right now, in the environment that we're in, credit score requirements for VA loans will vary from lender to lender. So before you go out and purchase a home, what you need to do is you need to ask the lender, hey, what's your credit score requirement? And they will tell you, and if that doesn't fit your particular score, then search for another lender who can offer you the score that you need in order to qualify. A couple of things that you need to understand. The VA, the Department of Veterans Affairs, has something called the VA Lender's Handbook. And if you went through this VA Lender's Handbook, you would see that there is no mention of a credit score requirement, okay? But what happens is the lender who is lending you, the veteran, the money, has their own minimum credit score. In other words, if it's their money, they get to say, hey, you know, here's what we require if we're gonna lend out our money. So right now you can see a mortgage lender that requires a 640, a 660, and a 680, right? So let's say that you start with lender A who requires a 680 and they say, hey, can I get a VA loan from you? And they say, no, I'm sorry, we require 680. You're like, darn. Right now you go to the second lender. Hey, can I get a VA loan from you? And they say, no, we require 660. And maybe you have that 640. You're starting to get frustrated. Now you go to lender, I don't know, the third lender, and you say, hey, can I get a VA loan from you? And they say, yeah, we require 640, and you have a 640 credit score, and now you're doing the, the Robert De Niro from Goodfellas impersonation where you go, come here, you, give me a hug. This is exciting stuff. So I want you to understand, once again, that different lenders have different credit score requirements, and it's very important for you as the veteran to ensure that the lender that you're seeking financing from can originate and offer you a loan, because you need to know that up front, not later on down the road after you get under contract, all right? So my name is Jimmy Vercellino. One more time, if you found this information to be of value, would you consider showing your love by hitting like on this video, subscribing to this channel? And if you have a question about credit score requirements and how they work with VA loans, comment on this video down below and I will personally answer that question for you. If you have more questions, feel free to visit my website at VALoansForVets.com. That's VALoansForVets.com. Hey, thank you, and may God bless you for your service to our great country. Semper Fi.